So the FEM camp, it's a part of a big FEM program. Exactly what we want to do on the FEM camp. Our primary aim is to create safe and comfortable space for the girl where they can analyze themselves, where they can make their own assessment to define their strengths and define their weakness, which will help them in the future to work with it, to live with it, to looking for their own path in their lives.
From this camp, I expect to learn new things and new experiences, also to make new friends and make memories.
Hello, greetings to everyone. I'm glad to see you, and I'm sure that today's webinar will be useful and inspiring for you. And let's introduce what about we will speak together. It's about soft skills, and we will speak about is it really be taught or you are something born with. So yes, they can be taught and practiced like any skill, and some people are naturally more social, but everyone can improve. Today we are talking a lot about the meaning of soft skills and why they are important, and which initiatives are developing these skills and helping teenage girls now. Now I'll ask you to follow the link and answer one simple question. So now you can see the results. What is one soft skill you'd like to improve this year? And our first speaker is Kateryna Bieloruska. She will tell you about improving girls through soft skills FEM online program.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm happy to be here today. Lisa, thank you for introduction. So it's a great opportunity actually to tell a little bit about our FEM project and especially about the FEM online program. So the FEM Future Powered Mind program is the leadership program designed for the bold and visionary girls. Shaping that program, we were aiming to provide a safe and inspiring space where the young girls can develop their leadership skills, also connect with their peers worldwide, and became an active participant in the global society. So actually we are aiming to give the girls instruments to be the future global leaders. If to tell about our online program, which are going to start in September, we include in the program several models. First of all, during the program, we are going to work with the girls on their self-awareness. We will talk about themselves a lot to define their strengths and weakness and to give them understanding of how they can work in it with this. The second part of the leadership program will be dedicated to the soft skills. Why soft skills? We think that teaching the soft skills during the teenage years is an important because this is the critical development stage when the habits, behaviors, and the social identities are being formed. For me, the key reasons why soft skills is so important for the teenage is the brain development, because teenagers' brain are still highly adaptive and it's more easy for them to absorb these knowledges in this age and make it easier to them to shape behaviors like communication, empathy, or the problem solving. Because if I think about my teenage years, we were not studying something like that in the schools, and actually for me, I opened such a knowledge for myself just when I was a student or starting to participate in some projects. But I think as early you start, as easier it will be for you to make it just not a skill, but the habit with which you're working. Also, I think that that's very important for the teenage because of their relationship and the social skills. I think that the adolescence is the time of increased social interaction and teaching what is empathy, active listening, and conflict resolving, for example, is help to build a healthy relationship with their peers and family and the teacher. Also have to add there that soft skills also help them to make a better decision making, because teenagers, I think the teenage age, actually that's the first point when the teenager face with the decisions where they have to make their decision, which will actually shape their future. And I think that such skills like critical thinking or the ethical reasoning help them actually to make more healthy and more responsible choice about their future. Thank you.
Imagine this. You speak clearly, you manage a team, you lead a project, and you're still 16. Fem Online course helps you to get there with structure, support, and skills that stick.
Your future starts here. Apply now.
You can be a part of future empowered minds too.
Join us. Join Fem Online program.
Katerina, a lot of thanks. And our next speaker is 𝗙𝗂𝗿𝗍𝗂 𝗘𝗺𝗿. She is career guidance expert and soft skills trainer, author of course on soft skills development, and head of 𝗙𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗿 community. And I have first question for you, Anastasia. How can soft skills help young people in real life?
Good afternoon. Thank you for the invitation. To start with, it's my honor. And first of all, I love this question just because everybody thinks that soft skills are something imaginary, something illusionary, that we do not use them in real life. But you know what's funny? We use soft skills every single day. And most of the time, we do not even think about it. Like, for example, try buying a coffee without speaking, looking at the person, or saying thank you. Even coffee needs soft skills. So these skills are not about how many facts you know, but about how do you deal with people and different situations. So let me give you a few real examples from real life. You may imagine this. You working on a group project, for example, at school, and one person is lazy, someone else talks too much, and nobody knows who is doing what. Total chaos. But if you have soft skills, you know how to speak calmly, how to share tasks, listen to others, and keep group working like a team. That's teamwork, and that is soft skill. Or let's say you are having a fight with your best friend, like happened many times. You feel angry, but instead of yelling or ghosting them, you stop, breathe, and talk things through. That's emotional intelligence. And you just save friendship just because of soft skills. And they help you handle stress. When you know how to plan your time and take breaks, you don't freak out before a big test or deadline. You stay cool, and that's time management and self-awareness. And these skills protect you and your mental health, and that's a big deal. And let's be honest, like, you know, our life is full of situations that we cannot control. And for example, I don't know, like bad moods, bad teachers, stressful days. But soft skills can help you respond but not react, and that really changes everything. So soft skills won't help you to pass your math exam tomorrow, but they will help you with others, with other people, to handle stress and to build the life you want. And the best part, you can start learning them today just by being a bit aware, more aware and curious and open.
Thank you. And maybe can you give examples from your own practice where soft skills training changed student life or something else?
Thank you for this question, because I do love telling stories about my students. They inspire me every day. So let me start with one boy. So there was this boy who was so quiet that you could literally hear pin drop in the room. And for the first 3 lessons, he didn't say a single word. But slowly, something amazing happened. He started to raise hands. He joined small group talks. And the best moment was at the end of the course, when he stood in front of the audience and gave his final presentation like a real speaker. Like, his voice was calm and confident, and he was full of passion. And that was like a moment of proudness. Secondly, I would love to tell you about one team. That was team famous for arguing. They fought about everything, like literally for everything. The project, the meeting time, even what to eat for lunch. But it was like watching a soap opera, but with more drama. It was like I wasn't sure if they could ever work together. But after a month of learning how to listen, share ideas, solve problems, they transformed completely. They become a strong, united team that could solve every challenge. And guess what? They even won the school competition. So they moved from total chaos to champions. And that was incredible. And finally, as the last but not the least, I will tell you about one girl who felt her emotions very, very deeply. So sometimes she couldn't control her feelings. And it made it hard for her to make friends because people didn't understand her. And she felt alone and misunderstood. But during the program, she learned how to understand her emotions and how to use them in a positive way. And she became calmer, more confident, and started connecting with others, with people. And by the end of the course, she wasn't just a part of a group, but she was a true leader who someone everyone else is look up to. So that was just amazing. So it doesn't matter what level you are at now, but you can always grow, improve, and become better like every day. That is great about soft skills.
Thank you. And we need your advice. What are the most important soft skills to start with for the future leader?
I would I would stick to 3 of them. First of all, communication, because we forgot how to talk. As a future leader, communication is your secret weapon. It has to be your secret weapon, because if you are not able to explain your brilliant ideas, like, they will stuck in your head, and that's all. So you may think about communication in that way, that effective communication is like having super clear GPS for your team. So it helps everyone to get the right destination without getting lost in translation. Secondly, teamwork. You have to remember that no one achieves greatness alone. You have to have a team, but not a simple team, but a great team who works together. And you cannot just expect that everyone magically know what to do. No, that's real life. You need to motivate your team. You need to delegate tasks. You need to mediate some arguments. And that is a task for you as a young leader. And the third one is not that obvious, but I would say that future leader has to know how to turn dreams into goals and actually achieve them. So we all love dreaming about imagining our future empire while chilling on our couch, and that is pretty fun. But dreaming is not enough anymore. You have to know how to make the plan and how to achieve that plan. So it's like the difference between saying I want to fly and actually building an airplane. So teamwork, communication, and making dreams into goals.
Mm-hmm. And why does a teenager really need soft skills?
Okay, I would say that because soft skills are something that helps you live your best life. You need soft skills to make real friends, with being honest, without drama, without pretending to be someone else. Soft skills help you to handle this life. Like when you have 5 deadlines, 3 tests, and no sleep, instead of panicking, you just stay calm, you make plan, you don't do everything the night before. And soft skill like time management, for example, help you balance these things. So yes, it's possible to go to parties and have fun with your friends and still have good grades. And that's not about fantasy, that's just smart planning. So they make your first steps into adult life way easier. New university, new work, like first interview, soft skills will help you show who you are. And the most important is that they can help you feel good in your life, more confident, more in control, and more connected to others.
Thank you. And I know that you have some task for our teenagers.
Yes, of course. Our dear audience, I've mentioned quite a few different soft skills here. And now we really want you to take a moment to think and answer one simple question. Which soft skills did you last use at school or during project or maybe during your hobby? And write them down, please. We are very eager to know.
And now I have small speech for you. My name is 𝗙𝘂𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗲, and I'm journalist in past, and now I'm a PR consultant. I'm owner of 2 business. It's a small cocktail bar and IT company, and I'm a writer. And I'm sure that I have 4 educations. It's philological, economics, leadership, but I'm sure that all new levels in my life I got not by education, but I need to say thank you to my soft skills, because it's basically important in my life and in my career. At first, it's the role of communication, teamwork, and creativity in your professional life. First, let's talk about communication. It's part of my profession, and I have money with communications because I work in PR and anti-crisis PR. And it's not just about talking or writing well. All PR specialists now famous pictures that communication, it's not about speaking, it's about listening. But it's not just about listening. Communication is about understanding others, sharing your ideas clearly, and building trust. In any job, whether you work alone or with a big team, communication is a foundation of success. I'm sure with it. And next, it's teamwork. No one succeeds alone, and the world is complex, and solving big problems requires different skills and perspectives. Being able to work in a team means listening, respecting others, and sometimes compromising. It's difficult for young people, but you need to understand that compromise it's very important in our life. And when a team works well together, the results are always better. And then there is creativity, the spark that helps us find new solutions and innovate. And creativity isn't just for artists, it's for problem solvers, entrepreneurs, leaders. It means looking at a challenge differently and being brave enough to try new ideas. For example, second skill set, and what I want to speak, it's my personal experience with communication and soft skills. I started as journalist and then moved into media consulting and running my own business. None of this would have been possible without strong soft skills. In journalism, I had to communicate clearly and empathically, especially when telling difficult stories. As a business owner, I needed teamwork with my clients, partners, and my own team. And creativity helped me adapt and find new ways to keep growing, even when things go through, like during the war, or we went through to COVID lockdown. And always on this way, we need to create something new, and we don't have any books about it, how we can help us. We need to create new ideas. Soft skills gave me resilience, confidence, and the ability to connect with people, which are just as important as technical skills. And third, finally, I want to highlight the power of women support. As women, we have a unique strength in how we communicate, empathy, and build communities. When women support each other by sharing knowledge, creativity, and working together, we create opportunities for growth and change for all of us, not for ourselves, but for everyone around us. My partner of business, she is a very famous manager. She taught me that when one woman opened doors, other women came with her in a new room. So it's very important to support women on your way. And soft skills like active listening, collaboration, and emotional intelligence are the tools that help us build these supportive networks. And the skills allow women to lead with empathy, inspire others, and create real impact in their careers and lives. To sum up, soft skills, communication, teamwork, creativity are essential for success in real life. They help us solve problems, build meaningful relationship, and grow personality and professionally. So start practicing these skills now in your school, with your friends, and in every opportunity you get. Thank you for listening, and I am happy to answer your question after this part. So.
Okay, I was always passionate about the education of the future generation, because I think that's the, if you want to make a real social impact, you have to work with the future generation, because of giving them the right instrument, you will really do the impact in the future. I really like what 𝗙𝗂𝗂 is mentioned about the open door, that if one woman is open the door, the other women will go through the door with her to the other level, to the other room. And this is why I think I start working with a teenage girl, because I have my own long story in the business, and I know how challenging sometimes to be a leader among the men and even with the other women, you know. So it's a lot of challenging, and nobody prepare us for them properly, I think. That's why that idea came up, that we can give for the girls more to prepare them for the real life, more to prepare them for the challenging. And I also love to work with the girls, because I think that when the girls are together, they create a very powerful synergy, and they actually can move the walls with that inner energy. So the FEM program is behind the program. There is the idea to create a strong sisterhood, actually, to create, to not just give them some good knowledges, yes, some soft skills, but also to create the community where they will continue to communicate, where they will continue to create something together, and to use this synergy to actually change the world.
Thank you. And we have second question. How do you choose mentors or trainers for the FEM program?
Okay, first of all, they have to be passionate about the idea, and to really share the idea of creating the leaders from the girls. So that's, I think, the main point for me when we are choosing the mentors. And of course, they have to have some knowledges and also the soft skills, which is very important for the mentors, by the way, because without the empathy, without the knowledge of the problem solving and the communication skills, you never will succeed in the mentorship. And you will actually, if you're yourself have inside all this knowledge and you know how to use it, so then you can actually help kids to understand how they can use it.
Thank you. And last question, what message would you give to a girl who feels she's not enough to lead?
To try, because you never know is it enough or not enough, and if you try and fail once or even twice, that not mean that you are not enough. To try and to make after the, because it's always will be failures, that always will be something that is going wrong. But you have to keep going. You have to just make a conclusion after every failure you have, and just to educate yourself how to be stronger, how to not to go in this trap again, and just keep going. I think that's the most important, and to be to work on your self-confidence. That's, I think, also very important, because everybody's have the moments when they have failed, and even the leaders whom we know as the big leaders, I mean, when they start, they were not like they are now. So just have to keep going.
Thank you. And we have a few questions for Anastasia. And first of it, which soft skills do you find missing most often in teens today? And how can parents or teachers support teens in practicing the skills?
Thank you. That is very important question. Okay, let's start with the very beginning. The soft skill which is missing these days is definitely public speaking, just because we are not taught in school how to speak publicly, and we didn't mention it many times today, but it's super important because even if you have great ideas, they won't help you if you are too scared to share them. So speaking confidently is a good foundation to be the leader. And secondly, another skill that many teens need more of is teamwork. Definitely working with others, listening, sharing tasks. That's not always easy, but still that is something we all need in school, work, university, and for our future relations. And how parents can help and how teachers can help. First of all, they don't need to give lectures. No, please, no, don't do it. They can support by, for example, giving small tasks or responsibility that just your kids have to do, like planning dinner or helping with family event. Such small tasks can help build responsibility, this feel of inner responsibility in your kid. Then talking more and listening more. It's not about just how was your day, but real deep conversations with sharing your thoughts and feelings. That may help build really strong communication, and of course it will enhance your relation with your kid. As for teachers, they have to encourage teamwork. So doing different projects together or joining group activities that enhance communication and working together, that is very important. And the last but not the least, very important thing, both for teachers and parents, they should support but not judge. And if a kid may make a mistake, that is okay. That's how we learn. So with time, support, and little practice, these skills grow strong as muscles.
Thank you. And how can students show soft skills in a CV or motivation letter?
Oh, thank you. That's a great question because at 𝗙𝘂𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗲, as experts in international education, we read a lot of CVs and motivation letters, and we also help our students to write them. And so we have our life hacks how to do it correctly. So first of all, you have to know that it is not enough just to say, I have soft skills. You need to show them and by real exams from your life. For example, instead of writing like, dear committee, I am team player. No, you can say, for example, I worked in a team during a school project where we created media campaign, and I personally helped organize tasks and made sure someone's voice is heard. So, boom, that shows your teamwork and leadership. Or if you want to show, for example, time management, you may write that I balanced school, sports, volunteering by planning my week and by setting goals. So I always met deadlines. Or also in motivation letter, you should always tell little stories from your life that are real. For example, you may write that during our first school project, we had many disagreements, and but I stayed calm and I communicated my feelings and my beliefs, and then we reached a solution. And that's when I learned that communication and empathy are important. So you have to show your skills by simple examples from your life. And even small story or small memory from your life may show a big skill.
Thank you. And last question. What should a 15-year-old start doing today to feel more confident about their future?
Okay. I will stick to 3 kinds of advice. First of all, set small goals. try to achieve that goals. Try to think about what you want to achieve in few weeks, months, or even years. It can be something simple like improving your grades or learning a new skill. When you reach this goal, you will feel proud of yourself and you will be more sure about yourself and about your future. And of course, you will know how to plan. Secondly, learn new things. Always be curious. Always try to learn something new. Like do it every day. It can be reading books, watching videos, or just talking to people, traveling, anything. The more you know, the more confident you become, and the more confident you feel about your future, and that in any situation you will find the way out. And also you learn how to learn. So this is very important skill of the future, this constant learning. And the third one is talk to others, and talk to others, like constantly communicate more and more, and ask for their advice. Don't be scared of asking your family or teacher about their experiences. Ask for advice, share your thoughts, share your feelings, and just be you, and you will see how people around you changes and how you change, because that gives you that feeling that you are unique and you can do everything just because you can communicate, because you will always find like right people through the communication. So yes, set small goals, learn new things constantly, and communicating.
Thank you. And I saw that we have three questions for me. First, you've been a media manager, author, and entrepreneur. Which soft skills were critical at each stage of your journey? How has your understanding of success changed over the years? In all fields, most important skills, it was communication, because when I was journalist and now like media manager, I'm editor in chief of technical media, and I'm working like consultant of PR with some clients. And always I need to listen in about their problems, find a way to solve their problems, and often they need like psychological help. And it's not about media, but it's about listening and it's about communication. And in business way, like entrepreneur, the same, because no one don't have experience in restaurant or bar business. And we communicate with our friends and ask them, we have this idea, what do you think about it? And we spoke with them maybe during half year about it, and understanding what they need. And we make a menu, we make a cocktail card without professionals. All that we made, it was like we want, like our friends want. And our bar is very successful, and we return our money, our investment during 7 months, and it's very success story. And I'm sure that I need to thank our communication before opening the bar. Second question, what would you say to girls who are afraid to speak up and share their ideas? I was afraid too. But when I visited USA at first, it was maybe 12 years ago. I visited Silicon Valley. And I was shocked because when you meet somebody, they don't ask you what is your name. They ask you what is your startup. Tell me about your startup. And they are not afraid to tell you about their ideas, because in Ukraine in that time I'm afraid to talk, but in Silicon Valley, all people show that they need to communicate ideas, and got reviews and some advices around all of people, all of they meet, and we can see that Silicon Valley more success than Ukraine IT community. So after that visit, I'm sure that we need to speak about our ideas and don't afraid about it. And last question, why is it important for women to support each other in business and education? At first, we need to understand that we live in a beautiful country where women have opportunities to build in their business, their own business, career, and they have future here. For example, my close friend, she's Ukrainian, but she lives in Georgia. So when she started with her business 10 years ago, it's touristic business, she needs to take a partner, man, because a lot of employees don't want to communicate with her because she's woman, and for example, driver of bus can say her that you are a woman and I don't want to do what you tell me. So in our country we have good opportunities and we need support each other, because there are some fields like for example in IT companies not so much top managers, women top managers, and we need to support us and open new doors for girls, I think. Thank you. That's all question, I think. Yes, we don't have more. So maybe
if I can do the small announcement.
Yeah.
For the if there is among our listeners today a bold girls who want to join our program, we will announce the start of our Feminine program on our Facebook, so you can catch this QR code that you have now on the screens, and we will be happy if you will join us. For joining our program, you need just your motivation, because that's the social program, so it's fully free for everybody. And hope you will enjoy it. Thank you very much, and thank you for Alessia and for Nastya for joining us today. And I think that was a really interesting conversation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Yeah.